Welcome back to the Napoleonic Stacking channel. I'm the Napoleonic Stacker, and in this video we're going to talk about the best places to buy and sell your silver. Stay tuned. So you've decided you want to purchase silver, but where do you start? What I did, and what I recommend first and foremost, is to find a local coin shop or bullion dealer near you. If you're lucky enough to have a local coin shop, the owner and the people that work there can be an absolute wealth of knowledge, especially for newer stackers, in helping to identify the types of silver you should be purchasing, to answer questions that you might have, and additionally to be able to talk about the things that they like to purchase. So if you're buying the things that they buy on a regular basis, when you go to liquidate your silver, when you need to sell in a time of need, your silver can move at that shop much easier. And usually you can find the best prices for silver at your local coin shop. Now that's not always the case, but for me, that's typically held true. By visiting your local coin shop and shopping with them on a regular basis, it does help you to build a relationship with that shop and also the coin shop owner. And oftentimes you get better terms when you go to buy and sell your silver as a result. So some drawbacks of the local coin shop is the fact that sometimes their inventory may not be what you expect. And oftentimes they get in what they get and it's gone within a very short period of time. So if you've determined you want to buy a certain number of ounces or you want to buy a specific type of silver, it's possible they may just not have it due to inventory issues. And that's where the online bullion dealers come in. When buying silver, the trustworthiness of the organization and the reputation means everything. Because if you're buying from an unreputable source, you run the risk of getting fake silver. So all of the bullion dealers that I'm going to refer to in this list are bullion dealers that I personally trust. And this is one man's opinion, but additionally, millions of other Americans trust these companies and have had great success with them. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not being paid by any of the bullion dealers that I'm covering here today. So the first one we're going to cover is APMEX, the American Precious Metals Exchange. They're based out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and APMEX is the largest bullion dealer in America. Some of the benefits of APMEX is the fact that they do have large quantities of pretty much whatever you want. So their inventory selection is high. They're also the most trusted online bullion dealer from my experience. And APMEX has got some other advantages like the portfolio tool that you can use. It tracks your gold, your silver, platinum, even palladium purchases. And every purchase you make from them actually automatically gets added to your portfolio, which I like. APMEX also has automatic investing tools available so you can automate your silver and gold purchases. So overall, I really like what APMEX has to offer, and I've purchased from them for, since 2018. Some other things to know about APMEX is they're a company that's moving more towards numismatic and collector coins. They do, as we spoke earlier, have a huge selection of silver bars, rounds, coins, mostly anything that you want, but some things to bear in mind with APMEX, because they're the most trusted, because they're the largest, they do oftentimes have the highest price point when you go to purchase. So if the numismatics are not something that you're interested in and you're looking for better prices, we're going to talk about some alternative options. Also, in the description below, I'm going to post a link for a website that has active coupons for APMEX that can help to save you a little bit off of your purchase. Every little bit counts, and I've been looking at these coupons for the last few months wondering why the heck I hadn't found them earlier. So the next dealer that we're going to talk about is JM Bullion. They're the second largest bullion dealer in America. And with JM, they stick to the basics primarily with American Silver Eagles, bars, rounds, sovereign mint coins. They don't do a whole lot of the fancy off-the-wall stuff that you find at places like APMEX. And oftentimes, JM Bullion will have better pricing than your APMEX alternative. Something else to mention, these bullion dealers all typically have a free shipping option if you're spending over a certain threshold. Most of them are $199 or more. I would highly recommend that no one pays for shipping because that's basically unnecessary premium. Additionally, they're all going to have a deals section. Make sure that you peruse the deals, find out what these companies have on sale, and figure out how much above spot price it breaks down to. Oftentimes, I get the best prices from shopping the sales. Now, along the same lines as JM Bullion, we've got Provident Metals. And Provident Metals used to be a standalone company several years back, and they used to have the very best prices. I picked up a lot of silver from Provident Metals. JM Bullion actually acquired Provident Metals several years ago, and now the pricing on both of the websites ultimately break down to almost identical. The difference is on the deals page, sometimes Providence deals will be a little different from JM Bullion, so it gives you a little more variety. But Provident Metals, JM Bullion, they're both, I think, one and the same, and they're both great companies. So shortly after JM Bullion purchased Provident Metals, many of the people that worked at Provident Metals decided to break away and basically form their own company. And that company was called Hero Bullion. And they're a relatively new bullion dealer. They're very well trusted in the industry so far because they've delivered quality product, they're fast shipping, and they have great prices. They're not nearly as large as some of the other dealers that we've spoken about, but Hero Bullion is definitely worth checking out, and I've had a lot of success with them. Next on the list is SD Bullion, and SD Bullion is the third largest bullion dealer in America, and they put a lot of time and energy into researching precious metals, studying markets, and sharing that information with all of us. James Anderson has the Silver Doctor's Report on a weekly basis, and it's one of my favorite YouTube videos to watch. And it helps to give you an inside scoop on the precious metals market, where things are moving, and I like that about the company. Beyond that, the pricing is typically going to be some of the best prices you'll find online. SD Bullion is very competitive. They know what everyone else is doing, and they try to make sure you've got the best deal. Additionally, if you go to sell at SD Bullion, they have their buyback prices listed clearly on their website, so there's no confusion. You know what you're going to get. And typically their buyback prices are a bit higher than you would find other places or even locally. The drawback is when you go to sell your precious metals through an online bullion dealer, you're having to pay for the insurance, you're having to pay for the shipping, you're having to wait. So there's definitely a lot of extra hoops and hurdles you've got to jump through to get your metals sold through a company like SD, Atmex, JM, or whoever. This is why at the start of the video, we talked about making sure you've got a good relationship with your local coin shop because they're going to be the place primarily you'll be selling. This next company has quickly grown to be one of my favorite bullion dealers, and they started out pretty small and within a short period of time have grown tremendously, and that company's Monument Metals. They're based out of Maryland, and Monument Metals, for the types of silver that I like buying oftentimes, Philharmonics, Silver Kangaroos, Silver Krugerrands, they've got the all-time best pricing on those coins. And again, you want to peruse the deals and make sure that you're getting what's on sale typically. And Monument Metals hits the spot. This last company I'm going to mention is Silver Gold Bull. Now, I've only made a few purchases from Silver Gold Bull. The ones that I've made have gone well. They've sent me quality product fast. And while it's not my go-to online website, it is for many people. Silver Gold Bull is a trusted company. They've been around for a very long time, and they've got some of the best prices on the market. And speaking of best prices, a great way to find the best prices on the silver you're looking for is at findbullionprices.com. This is a website that I've used for several years to help me to narrow down the best pricing on a particular item. If you want a silver eagle, for example, it's got silver eagles. You can see what everyone's selling them for. If you want a silver bar, same thing. So findbullionprices.com is a great tool you can use to help you get the very best price. And just a quick disclaimer for those of you that love eBay. eBay is not a great place to go to buy your silver. In fact, there's more fake silver out on eBay than there is the real thing. There are a few exceptions if you're buying from online bullion dealers through eBay and other trusted sources, but if you don't know what you're doing, eBay is a very dangerous place to be purchasing precious metals. All of the links for what I've discussed are in the description below, so if you want to check out any of those websites, just head down to the description. And I just want to thank everyone for watching. I greatly appreciate my audience, and I'm thankful for all of you. If you like this video, please give it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe. And until next time, Napoleonic Stacker, signing out.